Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a run. Running back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Hoosiers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Well, the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Toss play running right. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
It's a good job here by this offensive line in the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. But goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the option play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. It's an option look. Touchdown, Houston. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Martin. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Houston. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Grab down the middle. It's Toppins. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments in the sideline. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And then who's going to wrap up the first half here? Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but first down.
Here the defense was committed to stopping the run. In their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Ball handed off. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now?
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Houston 35, Indiana 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
29 Philly.
Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat.
Touchdown, Houston. And this one is getting ugly.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Hoosiers looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He breaks free. He's going to take off. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot, caught out of the 20. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That picks up a 1st down. Spotted at the 39.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.